What's up, everybody? You're watching the Art of Scumming, and today we're going to be doing a video on how to fight the Changeling. And what I have done here is prepped a Festus campaign, kind of Nurgle versus Tzeentch setup, right? And whether you got the DLC or not, you're going to come up against the Changeling in the old world. So how do you fight him? Well, I don't know, because, well, this is my first time trying it. So what I've done here in preparation is you can see that my vassal state here is infested with the trickster cults. And the challenging thing about fighting the Changeling is that he is invisible within his regions where he has trickster cults. Also, if you're playing as the Warriors of Chaos and you have a whole bunch of vassal state, well, you don't own the region, so you can't destroy the trickster cult. So what I have done to prep this region is I know that he starts here, and you can see that there's a whole bunch of Tzeentch corruption in an area that should otherwise be saturated with Nurgle corruption. And I have taken some of my heroes and kind of just stacked them in a few regions to try to uncover trickster cults. So I had them here. There was no trickster cult in Needling, but there was one here, and then one down here in the Moot. So we know where they are. We just have to entice war with him. So what we're going to do is declare war on him, and hopefully he's going to attack our vassal in the region. So let's go ahead and start that up. And he should be down with Tzeentch. Yeah.
Not wise to show your face.
So declare war.
State
and hopefully
is the folly of the dude.
Yep, Reichland and Golden Order joined. So the strat going forward is going to be to meet this army that has been prepping up here with this army that was basically defending against the Skaven up here. They're going to come down and join forces, and then we're going to hopefully have some regions that are destroyed by the Changeling that we can then occupy and destroy those cults. Because the problem is, not only is he invisible, but he is a horde faction, and as long as he has these regions, trickster cults in those regions, and it is independent of whether or not the settlement is standing or not, well, he can always regenerate. So it's going to be a little bit weird of a situation. We're going to see if we can accomplish it. So over the end turn, look at this. The Changeling has found himself right outside, actually technically inside my ambush, without setting it off. I don't know how that happens. At any rate, I recruited a few exalted heroes over the end turn, and let's see if we can't put this guy down. Or let's see if there's any other good stuff. I don't think so. His army looks pretty basic. I think we're going to be able to handle this. Yeah. We don't lose any units. We'll just auto-resolve that. Excellent. Now we're going to have to recover from that. And obviously we still cannot do anything about this. I'm going to try and trade out some of these settlements, but for the time being, until the rest of our army gets here. And after a few hours of trying to get this to work, I've decided that it is a waste of time, and we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way.
The nation cult. Speak. I will hear you now. Be on it.
Yes, it is so.
After all, why not? I can resettle this whole area and gift it to a more powerful vassal than Karl Franz anyway. So we'll go ahead and auto-resolve that. Occupy. Now that we have this region, we can go ahead and destroy that trickster cult.
Attack!
Destruction for all!
So looking at this province, we can see that the Tzeentch corruption is going down and the Nurgle corruption is obviously going up. But it still says that there's 3 Tzeentch corruption being produced by buildings. So having gone through this, we know that we eliminated Trickster Cult there, 1 there, 1 there, and we know that no new ones have been created unless they came through the expansion mechanic. But otherwise, if they were going to be created, the Changeling would have to attack our settlements. We also have an army right here that is Tzeentch rebels. So that is not the Changeling, but we can guess then, since we removed a cult from these 2 sections, both Fleasburg and Workbad, in the province, that there must be some kind of trickster cult in this area here, but for whatever reason, it is not detectable. So we're going to continue to pack some more heroes into the area to see if we can detect it, even though I've had a bunch of heroes here previously. If there's even a 10% chance of detecting the cult, then packing all of these heroes in there should make it possible. And then we're going to go ahead and move this army in here as well. And hopefully that's enough to detect the cult over the end turn. And sure enough, there you have it, folks. We have a trickster cult in this region. Although we did lose this region over the end turn, we should be able to put this to bed here, hopefully anyway. We'll go ahead and accept the losses. Those are easily replaced. And let's go ahead and destroy that trickster cult. Not yet done. So we didn't get an elimination, which means that there is an army still active in the area. So after looking for the Changeling for, a couple turns now, I think we've got an effective elimination. I think whatever army he was able to recruit over the course of those couple turns is not enough to challenge any of the stuff that we have. So we either have to just wait for him to make a mistake and attack one of our vassals that is strong enough to beat him, or wait for him to build up strength into another region and then play whack-a-mole with him. If you want to visually monitor the map for Tzeentch corruption, then you can use this tool right here. It's pretty effective. But effectively, this is how you take on the Changeling, and at this point in time, let him pop up wherever he likes. He's not going to be able to challenge any of the armies that we're able to field at this stage in the game. So anyway, that's how you fight the Changeling. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, sound off in the comment section down below, and hopefully we'll see you in another video here at the Art of Safe Scumming.